I was not planning on doing a vlog today, then someone messaged me and said,
"Did you see Hunter Biden's answer on the laptop question?"
Viva Frei, Montreal litigator turned YouTuber, and earlier today someone DM'd me and said, "Have you seen the Hunter Biden answer on the computer question?" I went to watch it, and my goodness, it would be the stuff of comedy if
If it were not the stuff of tragedy.
Now, I take for granted that all of you watching this video know about the Hunter Biden laptop scandal. If you don't, the 30,000-foot overview during the election season, it was discovered that Hunter Biden left a laptop at a computer repair shop and abandoned it there, and the computer tech guy found stuff on that computer that was sufficiently egregiously, potentially, I don't know, dangerous, that he contacted the FBI. And although this is only conjecture, one can reasonably hypothesize that the main reason, if not the only reason, that a computer repair person would contact the FBI because of content found on a laptop is if that content is so serious, so potentially incriminating, that it could actually incur the liability of the repair person. Think about that and let that sink in. Now, back in the election season, way back in 2020, the New York Post ran something of a bombshell story detailing the contents found on that computer, and it caused something of an uproar. It caused something of an uproar because Twitter and Facebook simultaneously decided to ban that article. Twitter locked out the New York Post and/or the journalist, I forget which, but they locked out the New York Post from their Twitter account because they posted that article. And I remember at the time, I could not even DM the link to that article to friends and contacts of mine to verify the story because Twitter was not allowing me to DM in my private DMs the link to that article. Twitter and Facebook blocked, censored, banned all sharing of that article on the basis that the article itself and the contents in that article were the fruits of hacking. And being truly moral and virtuous multi-billion-dollar monopolies, they decided to censor that material because it violated their terms of use on communicating information that was the result of hacking. The only problem is it was not hacked material, it was in fact accurate material, but by the time Twitter and Facebook lifted the ban on that information, apparently the damage was done in that the damage was not done and the information was not shared as widely as it probably would have been shared. Now, I am not getting into any of the content that might have been found on that laptop. People actually send me links, and just so you know, I do not click on those links because I am not interested in seeing what might have been on that laptop, and I'm not interested in clicking on those links that might get me in trouble. Oh yeah, and just to open up a parenthesis to all of that, the computer repair person actually ended up suing Twitter for defamation because Twitter said that he hacked the computer and that this guy subsequently got all sorts of harassment and suffered business damages. He is currently suing Twitter for defamation. Well, now Hunter Biden, for some reason, Lord knows why he would have agreed to this interview, did an interview on CBS Sunday, and he was asked a question about the laptop issue. He was asked the question, and his answer to the question, just watch it for yourself and let me know what you think in the comment section below.
Was that your laptop?
For real, I don't know.
I know, but you know that this is.
I really don't know.
Okay.
The answer is.
You don't know yes or no if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
So could have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
I hope you left your comment in the comment section below because I'm going to share my opinion now, which is going to taint your point of view. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I already said this was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen. I don't walk around calling people sociopaths, narcissists, psychopaths. All that I'm saying is that this response really makes me want to start doing that a little more. I'm not going to say that this response is sociopathic, narcissistic, or psychopathic. I might be thinking it, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say that this is the most ridiculous, deceitful response I have ever heard in my life. Now, unless you are super new to the channel, most of you watching should know that I am a commercial litigator, or I was a commercial litigator, although I guess I still am because I can go back at any time. am a commercial litigator. One thing I was particularly good at was picking out liars. But watching this response, picking this out as a lie is as obvious as picking a turd out from a line of pine cones. What makes this response so glorious is that it employs so many aspects of deceit in one 30-second clip. Ordinarily, you'd have to watch hours and hours to get this many elements of deceit in one answer. So let's replay it and break it down segment by segment.
Was that your laptop?
For real, I don't know.
For real, I don't know? What kind of adult talks to another adult that way? This is the way a child talks to their parent. This is the way a child talks to their parent when they are lying to their parent and they expect their parent to believe them, and this is exactly what I think is going on in Hunter Biden's mind. I watch this clip and I get the distinct impression that Hunter Biden is just not used to not being believed because he expects everyone to always believe him because he was brought up up that way. Any lie, no matter how big the lie, Hunter Biden would be believed, and I think he expects this from everyone around him now. For real, I don't know, and why aren't you believing me the same way my father believes me when I lie to my father?
For real, I don't know.
I know, but you know that's this is.
I really don't know.
Okay.
The answer is.
For real, I don't know. I really don't know. That is the truthful answer. Shakespeare said it best when he said, "Methinks she doth protesteth too much." This is protesting too much. Within a 5-second span, Hunter Biden uses 3 terms which would indicate deceit in that he's saying, for real, I really don't know, that's the truthful answer. That would imply that he is not being truthful in other circumstances. And that would allow us to deduce when he says, I am deceitful in other circumstances, I am being deceitful now, and I'm trying to assure you that I'm not being deceitful now. And what is the deal with him not blinking?
For real, I don't know. I have no idea. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
And notice how he turns it into a passive, which in my humble opinion typically is an indication of deceit. There could be a laptop out there, and then he adds the extra element that was stolen from me.
Stolen from me.
He turns it into a passive, then adds extra details to the statement, details which to some extent could be subjective, at least in his own mind. Maybe he thinks the laptop repair person in fact stole his computer from him. So there could be a laptop out there that someone stole from him.
So could have been yours.
Of course, certainly.
And notice this, it's his only honest moment of the answer, and it almost just slips out of his mouth, and then he tries to take it back. So it could be yours. Of course, certainly. And then he tries to walk it back right away because the truth just slipped out of his mouth.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
And then again, he goes back to describing this in the passive as though to sort of somehow remove himself from the entire equation, and not blinking as if to feign confidence and sincerity, goes on to list a couple of more outlandish things of what could be.
It could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
Now notice here that he goes on to list a couple of more outlandish could-bes. It could have been hacked. It could have been Russian intelligence. It could have been his computer. And he does this so as to sort of make the reality almost as implausible as the other 2 could-bes. Like a child trying to lie to their parents and expecting their parents to believe it, he throws out what could be. It could be this, it could be that. Who knows? Which immediately had me thinking of one of the most classic scenes from the movie Pop Star, Keep On Keeping On by the Lonely Island, which I have to share with you right now.
Nah, I didn't. Or maybe I did. Not do it. Did you? I didn't do it, or I did. Who knows? I don't.
It could have been hacked. It could have been Russian intelligence. It could have been stolen from me. Who knows? But notice that in all of these hypotheticals, he is the victim. While providing the most deceitful answer to a straightforward question, in all of his hypotheticals, he is the victim. I don't always share my opinion, but I think this is one of the times when I think it's worth sharing my opinion. This is the most overtly deceitful answer anyone has ever given anywhere. There, I said it, and I've been drinking Red Bull, so that might explain a few things right now. All right, jokes aside, this is not just a deceitful answer, this is an outright lie of an answer. And when you know what was on that computer, or when you know what is alleged to have been on that computer, this is the son of the President of the United States. I'm just going to repeat that again for full effect. This is the son of the President of the United States of America. And for anybody who read that New York Post article, you know what is alleged to have been on that computer. You would have to be naive to think that the White House has not been compromised because of this. Above and beyond being one of the most laughably deceitful answers I have ever seen, this is an actual liability. It is an actual liability, the information of which was withheld from the American people due to big tech censorship, and people don't seem to appreciate that problem either. I have very educated American friends who actually live in New York City, and they were not aware of this story when it happened because the Twitter and Facebook censorship was so effective. So now people are left not only with a laughably deceitful answer, they are left with a potential liability in the White House. In as much as so many people fear that Donald Trump had been compromised, that Russia had blackmail material on Donald Trump, just imagine what other people might have on Hunter Biden. I say that without any judgment for the personal issues that Hunter Biden is going through or the Biden family has gone through. I just say that as a pure objective matter of fact, knowing what was reported to have been on that laptop, faced with this laughably deceitful answer, just imagine the possibilities. And this is probably coming as news to many because the censorship in the first place was so darn effective, and that in and of itself should be terrifying to everybody. Now, with that said, if you like my videos, you like my content, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment in the comment section below because it feeds the algorithm.
Bellissimo.
Support links are in the comment section. We've got merch, PayPal, all that other stuff. Robert Barnes and I do weekly live streams every Sunday. We do weekly streams every Wednesday called Sidebar with a guest. We have a page on Locals, vivabarneslaw.locals.com, where you can support us and get exclusive content. More important than any of that, take care of yourselves, check in on friends and family, make sure everyone around you is doing well, and now you know you vlog. Peace out. Booyah!